Alright guys, today we're gonna film a little bit informational, maybe a little bit of hype video for one of our clients. They actually run a boutique, and so we wanted to just put together something for their social media and their website because we do marketing for them as well. I'm getting that packed up and ready. 1805, 50 mil, everything like that. We're getting ready. We're getting all packed up. I'm gonna take the gimbal as well. That one right there. This will be fun. Look at the our new wireless audio kit. I got back up the tripods. And the lights as well. And I'm gonna take y'all with me, kind of film some behind the scenes, and that way you kind of see a little bit about how we do it. This isn't like really well planned out. Kind of just last minute ask them if they want to do it. That way we can get some content for them. So it'll be fun. Now we are heading to the client's business in our work van, which has no AC. So I bought this van for $1,000 for our work, and it's perfect for just throwing the stuff right in the back. So that's what we're doing. Now I've got to head to the client's location and knock this out real quick. Probably been filming for about an hour. It's just from, like I said, content for social media and a little bit for their website. Nothing major, just a little bit like, you know, getting to know the client. So alright, so we just got here and now it's time for me to go in there, unload, and set up this BTS camera. So let's get started. Alright, so after we get them filming, get the card out, and then we take it to our ingest computer, which is this computer right here, which is tied into our server. We have this cool little thing, we can just kind of put it in there. So, load up in the card reader, and then we're going to go into Hedge, which is our transferring software, so we can transfer it onto our server so that everybody on our network can access and edit this film. So we'll go into that next. So now that we're in the computer, we're going to open up the files, and we can see right here.
Oh yeah.
Then we need to open up the server folder for this client. So we pull it up right here. Sassy and Classy is the name. We're going to open up, it says Untitled J right here. So we're going to pull that into here. Alright, right click on it and hit source folder. I know because this is a Sony camera that it's not the clip folder. So I'm gonna hit clip, and then I'm gonna add label. I'm just gonna call it A7R3. Just because that's the camera we use. Now, over here on my cloud drive, this is our server drive, which copies over to Google Drive as well. Hit project folder, browse, and then I'm gonna find that client's folder again. Now I just hit add one transfer. And this will start the transferring of the footage, and that way it copies over and makes sure we have a clean copy and it's not gonna have any errors. And this will also sync to my phone and alert me when things aren't going right. So we're gonna let this transfer over, and then we'll go into the editing program and start. Or actually, what we'll probably do is do it in coding. That way it's easier on our editors on the network. Awesome. So right now I'm in another office that She just isn't here today, so we're going to use her computer to ingest and encode the footage that we filmed today, just so it's easier for them to edit. Just for instance, like this one had a older Quadro card, but has a newer AMD processor, so it's really good for encoding, but not so much for the rendering on the GPU. So I'm gonna pull up the client's folder over here, and then you can see on our software now that we have transfer logs and everything like that. So we're gonna already have a proxy kind of setting that we're going with, and I'm going to just copy the folder of the footage into that. Control A on all that, and I'm just gonna drag it over here. And basically all we're doing is we're transcoding it to a 720p version. That way it's just easier for our computers to handle the edit. Just copy all this over that, and then drag the preset on top. And then I'm just going to take these out, which is probably the easier way of doing this. I just don't know it. And there we go. So right now this computer on our network is going to be encoding the footage that we just filmed earlier today, so that whoever's editing it will be easier on their machine to do so. So we're just making a proxy, that way we can reconnect it back in Adobe Premiere. And the good thing is that we used a wireless lav and straight into the camera, so we're not going to have to be able to match up the audio like we normally do. For what this was, it wasn't very. We wanted to be nice, but not like over the top as far as like production wise. It would be kind of quick. So we used our new wireless system with this client, and I think it's going to turn good. It sounded good when I was filming, so the preamps on the Sonys aren't the best, but I believe it's going to be great to work with. So we're going to encode this, and then once it's ready, we'll bring it into Adobe Premiere. Well, there you go, guys. That was beginning to end, really, of how, I guess, kind of a day of filming this kind of small content for one of our clients. Everything from us packing it up to filming on that day to editing and the final product. Probably the worst thing that happened was my batteries were dead in my wireless audio pack, so I had to leave the client's business and drive to get batteries. So that sucked, but it was a pretty good day. And like I said, we filmed for about an hour, and we have enough content, I think, to break up for the next couple weeks. Really, little 15 to 30-second bites for that client. That way we can spread the content out, and we don't have to have another day of going and filming for a little bit. That way we can keep busy on that. So it was pretty cool. Let us know if you liked it, guys, and thanks for watching.
I am Sarah Bates, and I'm from here in Florence, Alabama. Sassy and classy, right now we just passed the 12.5-year mark. So we have been, either next door or right here now for 12.5 years. I would describe it as a unique, welcoming, affordable place to get a variety of looks. I mean, I don't just have one color, one style I go for. I love everything.